energy, especially after the incident between Draymond and LeBron.
Was that an incident? Didn't look like it. Looked like just a normal foul, but I didn't see the replay.
I think his shoulder hit me in the face, but it happened so fast, I didn't even know who it was. But I'm all right. I'm a football player.
It's like a Fiat just went onto the court and ran over him.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like. Steve Kerr, and LeBron James had different reactions to last night's quote incident. Draymond was assessed a flagrant one. He also mocked LeBron's reaction, I love that. Implying that maybe perhaps there was a bit of a flop in there, LZ. Whose side you taking?
There was a flop, and there was a foul.
Ooh.
Well, yeah, they called the foul.
So I don't understand why people are so upset. I mean, did LeBron James exaggerate the foul? Of course he did. But look, Dre's not a little dude. Mm-hmm. He came and he clipped him shoulder to shoulder, and LeBron's running full steam ahead. So it was a legit flagrant one to me. And I don't know why we keep harping on LeBron.
You kidding me right now?
No, I'm not. And you know what?
He looks like he's out cold.
Listen, I'm telling you, he does look as if Amanda Nunez knocked him out. This is true. But Dre did foul him. And it's
we're not arguing that.
And it's not as if he invented the flop.
No.
I mean, even Michael Jordan, the great Michael Jordan.
Greatest.
I said great.
No, it's great.
Great taste. You're a Detroit guy. That's why you hate.
Look at this. Look at him flopping.
I didn't see a flop there.
He flopped all the
I did
way
not.
out of bounds. Watch this. Against Isaiah Thomas. Look at this.
Marcellus, did he not just try to get his
That is
balance
a
back?
flop.
That's what I saw.
Between the grainy video, you can see he still flopped.
Oh my God! And slid all the way out of bounds.
Yeah. Hey, look.
That's a Golden Globe performance.
We have to respect that on a basketball court. The last thing that is crossing your mind is that you're going to get cross-faced Troy Polamalu in the moment. And the dude, he was a that dude's nominee.
It really was.
He crossed his face, gave him hip. Watch the hips in the butt as he crossed his face and hits him. Dude, that was a flagrant two probably because of the fact that he went and
Listen,
I didn't see it.
It was a hit, it was a foul, it was a flop. I think it was everything, all inclusive.
You laughed, you cried.
Right?
It really was.
But can we go back to I'm a football player?
Yeah, what's he talking about?
I mean, somebody blows on LeBron, he's like,
Hey.
Football players.
It happens.
Am I lying?
No.
You're not lying.
Okay.
Marcus Smart.
So let's see
all
him
agree.
put on a football. Let's see him put on a football uniform and go out there and play football.
He was all state wide
I'd
receiver.
pay for that.
Oh, beast too.
Next up, speaking of football, kind of, but not really. As you all know by now, the Chargers are moving to LA.
Was that a dig?
Well, it's not really football. Well, I mean, kind
A
of.
little bit.
Okay.
23 San Diego moving companies are taking a stand. Way to stand for something. They posted the following online. Dear Chargers, we won't move you to Los Angeles. Love your local San Diego moving companies. I mean, Anita. It's money, isn't it?
Well, let me go back to 1984.
Whoa.
Oh, the Olympics.
Not that I was
Thriller?
The Olympics.
But
Purple Rain.
The Olympics.
1984, the Mayflower vans, and people in Baltimore who are watching this show know exactly what I'm talking about. Mayflower vans came in the middle of the night, packed up the Colts, moved them out of Baltimore. I host Sports Talk Radio for 4 years in Baltimore. Every year on the anniversary of the Colts leaving, that was the entire show. We are 33 years later. These folks have not gotten over it. And
wow.
In the 4 years I was in Baltimore, I never, ever, ever saw a Mayflower moving van move anyone.
That's a grudge.
That is
It is
a
brilliant. It
cow.
is smart.
Well, look, if
for
you're-
all those San Diego moving companies, you're doing the right thing.
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
No,
That's
you're
dumb.
not.
As a matter of fact, you're doubling
is
down on
cash.
dumb. Your economy's already going to take a hit because you don't have a football team.
True.
Now you're not going to take some easy money. You know how much money you can make moving a franchise? This is not a duplex. This is a franchise moving to LA, so that's fine. LA has more moving companies and cheaper moving companies because we have more. So guess what? You just gave away some money, San Diego. Get smart.
I like the boycott because it's funny.
What?
I like the boycott because it's funny.
Yeah,
that's enough for
really
me. I'm entertained.
I just think
irrelevant.
In this day and age, that's a strong issue. Stick to your guns, guys. Stick to your guns. Maybe we'll do like a never forget a year from now.
You can't borrow my dolly.
Did you ever think you would hear the words goats and yoga in the same sentence?
Can't.
Yeah, I didn't either.
I'm so
That Phil
excited.
Jackson talking to Carmelo today?
Oh.
What was that, a dour dog?
Wanted to get that
Is
in
that a
there.
dour dog? This is sports.
You want to be a Nick or not?
What the hell y'all doing?
Oh my gosh, it was a baby goat.
I'd appreciate it because, like I said, everybody in this league is in my opinion.
Hey, today Cowboys diss that.
Oh, this or that.
But
this
EA,
or
this
that.
is Jerry Jones, so I'm actually okay with all of it. Steelers too lit?
Too lit. I don't see any drink in that picture.
Is that what it means? I don't even know. LeBron really hurt you guys.
Oh, no. Don't have symbol on them. Get up, LeBron.
Plus, what? I don't know.
Oh, that's fake.
No, I don't think it is.
What you mean that's fake?
That's real.
This is SportsNation.
SportsNation is presented by Toyota.
Is that how it works? If you watch it 4 times.
400 pounds leaning, it would fall down immediately.
Internet, it's
No,
real.
nothing. Welcome to Sports Nation. I'm Michelle Beadle. LZ Marcellus, the one, the only. Anita Marks is here.
What's up, Anita?
I missed you guys.
Oh, we're here.
I don't know why.
Break it
We're
down.
here,
Yeah, I'm about to
like doing the same thing.
guys
Here we
have
go.
so much
This is what we do.
Okay. We're gonna start the show with the Cowboys, and I'm not excited about it.
Are they still playing?
I really wanted them to win that game.
Playing themselves.
Dak Prescott stepped in as the Cowboys starter. You all know this. After Tony Romo suffered a back injury in the preseason, he led the team to a 13-3 record. He won the NFC East before losing to the Packers in a shootout on Sunday. But apparently not everyone's sold Jason Garrett.
Are we committed to Dak, or is it Romo have a chance to be the guy?
I don't want to get into all those discussions right now, and we'll have those discussions as an organization. Dak Prescott certainly did an amazing job for us this year. He probably had the best year a rookie quarterback has ever had in the National Football League. And we'll talk in detail about what Tony Romo's situation is going forward. But make no mistake about it, Tony Romo's been an incredible figure in this franchise's history, and he's been a great player over the last 10 years. And we've all benefited from his play and who he is as a person.
Also, P.S., he's my bestie. So you forgot to add that, Jason.
whoa.
I don't know what else Dak Prescott could have possibly done that they just will not give this kid any sort of commitment whatsoever. Are we cool with this?
I think it's kind of showing the face of we might be committed to him because I think we all know they're going to trade him, so they want to try to get the most value for him.
Romo.
Yeah, Romo,
Yeah.
right,
Yeah.
for Romo. So, in regard to, you asked what more can Dak Prescott do? As a rookie, to have the best season of any rookie quarterback I think that we've seen in quite a while, if ever, to come back from being down 18 against the Green Bay Packers, and who knows if they would have spiked the ball on first down, who knows what could have happened. To not be committed to this young man, to me, is ridiculous. So I think this is just trying to put on a face that this organization might consider keeping Tony Romo to see what type of draft pick they can get for him.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I just think they're just putting a bluff out there and seeing if they can get like
Is it lipstick
third
on a
round.
pig?
Just a little bit.
Okay.
A little bit.
Just want to make sure I understand what we're doing.
Thank you for the visual.
Now you get it, huh?
Yes, I've heard that.
But in all fairness to Tony Romo, he is, statistically anyway, the best quarterback the franchise has had. So you don't want to poo-poo him altogether.
Statistically.
No, statistically.
You better underline
the
that word.
numbers, except for the ones that says Super Bowl.
Right.
He got all the other numbers there on his side, except for that winning the playoff thing. But listen, this is just to see if they can get one person, maybe it's Leslie, who knows, who can buy into this notion that, hey, maybe if we give him like a third-round pick, we can get Tony Romo. John Elway's not going to fall for it, but, he should
Oh, you don't
go
think
out there.
that?
Well,
I
what
think
you
the going
guys,
rate is about a 4. Everything I'm hearing is the going rate is about a 4th round draft pick.
what you guys are calling ridiculous, I'm calling genius, as we've all been through negotiations before. And if you have a strong team, you know one thing you need: a good cop and a bad cop. And right now, Jerry Jones is being the bad cop, who's not committing to a quarterback who's on the payroll for $400,000. Why? One, I'm trying to keep the value of Tony Romo high. But two, what you guys didn't mention, is I don't want Dak Prescott's agent on line one talking about, the guy who had the best rookie season ever and who's the franchise quarterback. I need my money. You know why? Because now you double down. You got a $24 million cap hit for Romo. You don't need Dak Prescott to start thinking visions of grandeur and thinking he's going to get a deal.
Visions
That's
of
four
grandeur.
years
He just
ago.
led them to one of the best seasons they've had in franchise history.
Great, and let's keep him and his dollars and his mind at a low level.
dude,
You act like his agent's stupid.
His agent is- I'm just letting you know that's the game plan.
You mentioned this briefly, but Tony Romo reportedly does have his eyes set on playing in Denver next season.
Just like Compton.
According to NFL Network's Ian Rappaport, the oft-injured QB considers the Broncos his top landing spot. The Broncos, however, are not inclined to trade for him. John Elway has already hinted Trevor Siemian is the favorite to start next season. Look, Romo is your boy.
Love me some Romo.
Yeah, we love him. Better option for the Broncos.
Better option.
Siemian, or Romo?
In all due respect, that's a dumb question.
I agree.
I agree. Who in the hell? Look, I love me some Romo, but if I'm a businessman, if I'm John Elway, if I'm running my franchise, ain't no way I'm touching Tony Romo. Not at a $24 million cap hit or in a trade. I have Trevor Siemian before injury, who was a damn good quarterback for this team before injury. And then I have a first rounder by the name of Paxton Lynch, who came in, didn't do so well, but it's his first year and he's a first rounder. How the hell am I going to add brittle Tony Romo to that mix? Brittle Tony Romo to that mix and have three quarterbacks.
Correct my memory. Did the Denver Broncos make the playoffs this year? I can't remember. Did they make the playoffs this year? Who was the quarterback?
I didn't see it.
Was it Trevor Siemian?
No, well, you know he got hurt. Don't you do that.
I'm just asking questions because you're calling him. You call Tony Romo brittle. Wait,
no, she has actual insight. I need you to.
Shoot.
This
better be good, girl.
Jeff Legwald, who covers the Denver Broncos.
Name dropper.
Listen, he's part of it. He's part of it at Foundation. He covers the team. Right. He said that the organization actually really likes Trevor Siemian.
Thank you.
And on top of that, they went out. They spent a draft pick on Paxton Lynch. From what I understand, it's going to be somewhat of a competition as well.
Thank you.
Going into this training camp,
which is great.
But here's the thing: nobody's talking about this. Pro Football Focus has the Denver Broncos rated as the 24th offensive line in the NFL.
Ooh.
You talk about a quarterback who's one hit. Exactly. You talk about a quarterback who's like one hit away from like his career ending.
Every quarterback is one hit away.
Yeah, but some more so.
Especially with an offensive line that was 24th in the NFL. I think when we're talking about the landing place for Tony Romo, I think we have to look at places that actually have a quite attractive offensive line for him. Like the
How about Dallas?
Like the Texans.
Dallas has a good offensive line.
Well, that's what Jerry Jones is doing.
I hate your face. You're so stupid. We do. It looks like we have some issues in Pittsburgh. I just didn't think we'd get to this place with the Steelers. But keeping it real goes wrong. Everyone still talking about Antonio Brown's Facebook Live post from inside the Steelers locker room today. Tomlin, I think, needlessly addressed the situation, and he was not happy. Take a listen.
I'll be bluntly honest here. It was foolish of him to do that. It was selfish for him to do that, and it was inconsiderate for him to do that. Not only is it a violation of our policy, it is a violation of league policy, both of which he knows.
It's a violation of friend policy, is what it is. Marcellus.
Mike Epps is hot.
Marcellus used to do this all the time. Walk onto the set, aeroscoping live, knowing that nothing I talk about is appropriate for air unless that camera.
I love how you say past tense. I'm still going to do it.
And that's how my career ends. Look, people, for some reason, have decided that Tomlin using one, not even really a bad word, is the focus here. But really, Antonio Brown videotaping live is a big deal or no?
He did come out and he said that he felt bad about the language he used.
Good Lord!
Look, I've been in locker rooms. We've all been in I've been in the hallway. Let me tell you something. Where's the camera? There is a lot worse language. A lot worse.
Let's name them all here.
Mike Tomlin has nothing to be ashamed about in regard to the language he used about the Patriots. That's for sure. That's number one. But here's the thing. I thought it was interesting. Ben Roethlisberger spoke to the media today on radio, and he said, "Listen, what happens in the locker room? It's family. It's private. You don't share that."
Billy Bush told us that.
And number,
we're supposed to know this by now.
Get away with it. He's a celebrity. Get away with it, no?
and number two, dude wasn't listening to the message. The coach was. This is Mike. This is what you do. You listen in. You just came off of a great win. You listened in what your coach is trying to communicate to you. So in so many ways. But I spoke to a few head coaches today about the situation. They said what needs to happen. They talked about the 1.5 days that they're behind the Patriots in preparation for this. They're already behind the 8 ball.
Yeah.
Deal with this. Get out of the way. Deal with it swiftly. Get it out of the way because on to the New England Patriots, right? Because you got to start. Right? You're already behind the 8 ball.
What do you mean by get it out of the way? I mean, it's basically just the media at this point because he's already said his piece with AB, and I'm sure it's over in the locker room.
Oh, yeah.
We're just looking for fodder to have on our shows, and I enjoy the fact that we can do that. But I think the Pittsburgh Steelers have already dealt with this and have moved on. You saw Mike Epps was mad, and you know why he was mad, and he said what he had to say.
I loved it.
Look, this is a forced apology. You had to do this. Why? Because you got sponsors, you got people out there, you got the kids, you got the middle America who wants to believe in the image of the NFL locker room. You have to.
That's exactly what they think of in the NFL locker room.
It's the wink, wink. Well, you have to apologize. But let me tell you what's really the issue. All right, it was a bonehead move, but let me not blame Antonio Brown for 2 reasons.
What?
One, The all-access demands, and I've been a player who was demanded by the NFL and the media to always give you preview. You watch NFL games now pregame, guess what they show? Guys in their car filming themselves going to the stadium. And that comes with consequences. 2, what we're desensitized to is as soon as we're done with our shower and we're still steaming hot, not even toweled off, there's media in there and there's cameras in there,
right.
NFL films. So Antonio Brown's desensitized thinking, they already got cameras in here. Why can't I film? And what we see right here is the first generation of social media millennials making mistakes. But don't condemn this dude. Because
well, the Lakers had a thing also. I mean, this is the new now.
That's the new now.
Wiener's not a millennial.
Great point.
They film everything.
Everything.
Come on, y'all.
3 Jeers. DeAndre Jordan.
Oh, Clip City.
You know what? I'm not going to enjoy this, Marcellus, out of respect to you and DeAndre.
Ooh. Oh.
What I am going to enjoy is Cantor's face.
It's a little chilly in here. A little windy in here. No.
I love that Cantor can't even pretend to be like.
I know.
Like, bruh.
Hey, y'all not gonna show the amazing game he had, huh?
No, just that.
This is
Cheers.
why
Kevin Garnett for your consultation.
2 cheers for Eric Bledsoe from the Suns Jazz game.
Just Eric Bledsoe?
It's like on
That was like a whole bunch of folks. Man.
Nick.
You need to add some names. Add some names to the bottom.
You know what? I like where they were headed, and I like.
Look at Rudy Gobert.
Yeah,
He's a player of the year.
Yeah, I can't argue that. But he messed it all up.
That was awful. 3 cheers for Danilo Gallinari.
He's Italian. I don't know.
That's the only one I got. No, that's Bellinelli.
Let me get a large Danilo. With extra cheese.
Way too much pasta.
Marcellus, people don't know this, but you also speak Spanish, so you should be able to speak Italian.